Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 10 seconds. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue. Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue. Notification. PLEWAREALEST0 has joined the lobby.
Welcome to the Big House, Michigan Stadium. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
Entering play call. You have 7 options. 5, 4, return left is selected.
The Wolverines headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes he just has to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now here's Mack. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And that's going to be a safety. Prevented the touchdown by Michigan, but they'll give up the deuce.
Nice job of the defense, playing fast, playing physical, upfield, forcing the fumble. They can't fall on it, they can't get the touchdown themselves, but they force the safety and put points on the board.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call. Coach personnel. Tight. There are 5 cat. Cover 1. Temperature.
The run inside. It's Marshall. Fights off the defender. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete. Hard-hitting tackle.
Like the mitts, the big fella coming with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when you catch a big fella.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Quarterback moving. On the run, fires downfield. Complete in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll let us both well in the fourth quarter game.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback. You're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Underwood escapes the pressure going right. Already saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And man, that third down changes this decision completely, right? Like getting a big chunk of yards, making it fourth and short. Now it's a true decision. I think you were just thinking about getting half of this, maybe setting up a field goal. Now you got a chance to be aggressive. Let's see what they do here on offense.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leading on this running game. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Right back to the well. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Back off.
Underwood. Quick completion on the out. The ball is down to 14 after that grab. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Wants to throw. It's Mack. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now here's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Austin Mack throws to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hand.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Zings it complete to the right.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back and let him do the rest. There was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Does not make his way to the corner. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Throwing Mack. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing a strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Short cross.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Shift liver mesh spot.
This is a long 4th down try, but the offense stays on the field. Quarterback making checks. 4th down, Austin Mack. He fires a bullet to the right. Intercepted. Smashes through the tackle. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adapting. And here comes the Heat, and they get him home, and they get him at the 21. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponents.
It's a fake. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. They stopped. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. He wants to change this route. Mack. Here's a Heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and never had a chance.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Looking for a man. It's Mack. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Big noise in the big house with his huge third down play. Now here's Mack. They get him a rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Kick is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unleashes one. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kick off left is selected. Onside kick.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it, and they get it back for
Entering
another
play call. Entering pause screen. You have entering play call. Coach suggests RPOP. Pass slot corner. RPOP counter right.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That one will give them the lead.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Play call. Coach suggestions. Notification. Your friend 123 the RYSF 45 is
They'll
now
try to tack one
online.
more on their score. And the extra point puts them up 7-2. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Sprinting away. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Marshall. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Michigan. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his two-point conversion attempt. Rolling, Underwood. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Return left is selected.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tide ready to roll on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Back to pass. It's Mack. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his tight end. Got a little grass. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Short cross.
Again, it's Mack. He turns that loose down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has his offense in business at the 27. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run the counter.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Pocket breaking down. Still looking. They're working that left side. Still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great. Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. On the move to his left. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from 6. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Hauls it in. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Snap to the back. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Interesting decision here, but if they make the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. He's into the end zone. It is good, and now it's a 2-possession game, a 9-point lead here in the 4th.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Gets open down the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Scrambling away. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have it.
Looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Austin Mack. Here's a throw downfield late. And that's going to be incomplete. Going overlooked on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly kicked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football.
Entering pass, entering, yes, exit to menu. Entering pending game results. Pop up our previous game is taking process by servers. Your estimated processing time is 1 minute. Results will refresh automatically when this SEC rush attempts.